extra point.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll get another chance now to knock the point after through. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Ravens 7, Seahawks nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
Okay, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready.
Staying with Walker. Has a hole left, room to run. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7.
Yo, Gummy Bear, what's good?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ali to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore.
Just chilling, doing this live stream.
And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There's nothing else better to do.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's running with it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 29-yard gain, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Sit on! Go get him! Go get him! Sit on!
He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, give to Hill. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Offense to the line for second down. It's Henry on the counter. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone.
Welcome in, everybody.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. Oh, and that's not
That was no good.
Kick no good, wide left. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Now Darnold off the play action. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Walker on first down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they
Welcome in.
to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Very thankful that INT was dropped as they come to the line here, 3rd and short. Walker trying to run for the first. And take him down right along the 30. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Headed out right. He can run it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Flying down the middle of Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Jared Reed.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later
Welcome
on,
in, y'all. Hit that subscribe button.
just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's inside the 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens trim the lead to 1. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped, but contracted down for a loss on the outside. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Toss play. This is Walker. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. That's dropped underneath. Walker. Again, he's got room. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Panthers now to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return.
Oh, you heard, you seen the game.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Here's Luke for the point after.
Yeah, y'all see that game? That's how we play.
The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens tie this game at 21.
Yo, that's a whole field run, baby. What team y'all vote for the winning?
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Oh, come in.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts.
Hey, and I wasn't even looking at the game, and we got that ball back.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
The ball's out. The ball's out.
He lost it. And that should be Seahawks football.
Yo, I didn't even know we was running that play, to be honest.
These last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Darnold now to throw. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running left, it's Walker on the toss. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Darnold looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
Intercepted.
So not only is he unable to learn from the mistake on the previous drive, Brock, defense actually forces him into another mistake on the very next drive.
You know what? I'm actually looking at this on the positive because there's nothing nice to say about the quarterback playing those decisions. But this defense doesn't just settle for the one interception. Nope. They smell some blood in the water, and they're going after it.
Great spot to start. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Jackson throwing here. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's good from Baltimore. 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
New set of downs from 37. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. He calls his own number again. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They run. Here's Henry. Breaks the tackle. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run for Henry. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the... He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. Runs around him, he's got space. The 40! Into the red zone! And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the second. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get...
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he isn't going to get there. First time they tried for two tonight, but it's unsuccessful. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they sure surprised us, going for two in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Flushed out of the... trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Forward. Lamar now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. I'm just taking a guess here, Brock, that they were so concerned with his passing prowess that they forgot this dude can deal quite a bit of damage with his legs, too.
Yeah, this is where offenses in the NFL are blurring with the college game. They want guys running the show who can light it up through the air, but just as often torch you on the ground with numbers.
Intercepted in the end zone! And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Now Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now Brock Kalon. Scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
1st and 10, Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. Works his way to the 35. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. To throw, here's Darnold. Deep shot off his back foot. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they take this in for the score. The Ravens tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks are ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. They'll try a deep shot down the left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen.
Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they took their shots, went unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Darnold escapes the pocket. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. Now he's past the 25. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Blitz coming, Lamar. Rope, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
At the 23-yard line.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Pistol snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Lamar out of the pistol. Flush out now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Working quickly here.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Henry. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
This running back has had himself a day. Not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep them from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens 17-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Darnold off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Ravens trotting out their offense. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.